Stop 15 on the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series brings us to Myrtle Beach Speedway, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is where we're at here today. It's the running of the Visit Myrtle Beach 250, as we're set for 50 laps of action on this 0.538 mile D-shaped racetrack, same shape as you find at Richmond or Iowa, but a bit shorter. But the speeds are very high. Over 100 miles per hour, miles an hour a lap. Here comes the command of fire. Here comes the before we get the command of fire entries. Here's the starting line for today's running event. On the pole, it is Quentin Moore, car 21. The Cheerwine Ford is on the pole for this event here today. He'll be flanked by Johnny Gardner on the outside. In the lane, Jim Chevrolet. Second row will have Sebastian Kukel on starting third in the TIC Financial Oldsmobile. And starting fourth will be Charles Sanford in the DeWalt Chevrolet car 08. He won a Hickory this season. Starting in the fifth position will be the Goodies 300 winner at Daytona, Jessica Shelton in the Budweiser Ford, car number 11. And the sixth position starting spot will be the points leader, Cole Devers, 3-time winner this season so far, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, car number 3. Going to the seventh row will be Keith Batson, the Baby Ruth Ford, car number 1. They'll be flanked by car number 6 in the fourth row. Starting 8th, Levi McIntyre in the Roses Discount Stores Buick, car number 6. Going to the fifth row, starting 9th is Jesse Turner in the Armor Food Line Chevrolet car number 99, coming off a good top 5 finish at Milwaukee. He'll be alongside the 10th place starter, Dylan Young in the DuPont Chevrolet car number 2. He has one of our in-car cameras today. Starting 11th is Kat Benson, car 20, Texaco Haviland Ford, and beside her in the 6th row will be car number 4 to William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevrolet car number 4. Next row down has Kev Scheer, car 38, the Ford Credit Red Carpet Lease Ford, car 38. He starts 13th. Starting 14th is his buddy Ryan George in the Cox's Drive Treated Lumber Pontiac, car 36. Starting 15th is the AC Delco Chevrolet of Kyle Matthews, car 52. He won the season at Michigan and Charlotte. He has her second in-car camera. He'll be alongside Emmanuel Hartnett in the Innkeeper Buick, car number 5. He has the outside lane, starting 16th. Starting 17th is the Luxair Heating and Air Conditioning Ford, car 55 of Chloe Owen. She'll be flanked by car 63, Joshua Osborne, who won the last race in the tour at Milwaukee in the Die Hard 250 Nescafe ST Pontiac car number 63. Next row down has the FDP Brake Chevrolet car number 9 of Austin Colano. He has our third in-car camera in today's event. First time I think Colano's carried the in-car in this season. He'll be flanked by car 01, Jackson Haywood, the Carolina Ford Dealers Ford. Next row down has car 34, Gene Sanford, the Hungry Jack Buick, and she'll be alongside car 45, the Molly Black Gold Chevrolet of Joshua Michaels. Two-time winner this season, Phil Parker, starts the inside of the next row down, the Fast Fair Crown Oldsmobile car 25. He'll be flanked by car 31, Carson Gunn, the Channel Lock Oldsmobile. Next row down is car 60, Nathan Hudson, in the Winn-Dixie Ford. And number 59, it is Ryan Brommer in the Alliance Truck Parts Oldsmobile. Next row down has car 46, Paul Minnick in the Polaroid Chevrolet. And Mitchell Collins in the Staff America Oldsmobile car 48. Next row down has Justin Dearborn in 15, the AC Delco Chevrolet, and the Magic Skull Classic Oldsmobile car 0 of Jacob Thibodeau. Next row down has car 03, Arthur Xavier, and the Delco Voyager Chevrolet car 03. Nathan Orman is next row down in car number 92, the Stanley Tools Chevrolet. He has the inside, and he'll be alongside Seth Cole. 32, the Nestle Crunch Pontiac. He has our third in-car. He has our. Actually, there's already 3 in-car cameras. So what am I doing here? Anyway, he has the inside of this row. Actually, it's the inside of this row. Outside of him is actually number 87, James Henry in this Texas Pete Officer Chevrolet. John Andrews in 72, the Detroit Gasco Chevrolet is the inside of the next row. He'll be alongside car 27. It is Carter Friesen, the Gwaltney Big 8 Chevrolet. Next round, car 7, Dustin Bond in the Skull Bandit Buick, and number 75, Jacob Sturch in the Food Country Oldsmobile. And starting shotgun field car. And starting in last position, car number 20 is Jeremiah Dwayne in the number 20 First Aid Sports Drinks Oldsmobile. So the field is lined up as everybody gets up for green flag racing here for the Visit Myrtle Beach 250. And here comes the command to fire the engines for this race.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
That's ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, not the gentleman part itself. You notice how they lined up in a kind of a weird formation? They were kind of lined up like so, as you saw in the front stretch there. Sometimes they do it on short tracks, obviously, but 38 car field for this race here today as the field comes off turn number 2. The track here lying in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. One of the 2 tracks on the circuit in the state of South Carolina. The other being, of course, being Darlington. As the field comes off turn number 4, the green flag about to fly, and the Visit Myrtle Beach 250 is on. Gardner way up the track in car 44, though, and that gives the lead to Quentin Moore, who leads that lap by about 3/4 of a car length over Gardner as they come off into turn number 1 again. Gardner second, Charles Sanford's third. 4th position is trying to stay in. 4th is Cole Deaver. Then 5th position is Sebastian Kukalon. Then Jessica Shelton running 6th as she tries to hold off Levi McIntyre, along with Keith Batson and Dylan Young. Nighttime racing in Myrtle Beach Speedway, and you see the view of the front stretch here. The crowd jam-packed as the field goes in through turns 1 and 2. McIntyre running 6th position, Shelton 7th, 8th is Batson, 9th is Dylan Young. Jesse Turner now took 10th position away from William Brock. Inside with Kyle Matthews in car 52, 2-time this season so far. He rides 17th at the moment, trying to get up underneath Emmanuel Hartnett for position as they go through turns off to number 2. Osborne on the outside gets by him. Power moved by the 63 Nescafe ST Pontiac. So drops Kyle. So Kyle now runs in 17th position. Osborne up ahead in 16th. Down behind him, Chloe Owen in 55 as Chloe tries to get by Kyle as they come off turn number 4. Meantime, Emmanuel Hartnett and Kev Shearer going toe-to-toe with each other. Kev gets loose, gets over underneath a little bit. Still gets by Hartnett for position as he now chases his buddy Ryan George in car number 36. He's trying to get by Cat Batson. Cat won her this season at Talladega, where we'll be heading to 2 races from now for the Fram Oil Filters 500. We should say the Talladega 300. That's actually what we should be calling it race. Actually, yeah, Fram's actually the sponsor for the Sonoma Cup race. Actually, but anyway. William Brock back by Jesse Turner. Turner runs in 11th position right now as they come to off to number 4. Jesse had a good run at the last race on the tour at Milwaukee. Finished in the 4th position in that race. Had a tremendous run that day. And now Cole Deaver looking low on Charles Sanford for position. That's for 3rd place. In the meantime, Johnny Gardner goes to the lead over Quentin Moore. But Quentin looks low on Gardner for the lead as they come up through turns 1 and 2. Ford versus Chevrolet. Deaver looking behind right there in 3rd position as they come off the 2nd turn. Gardner keeps position, drifts high on the track here. Quentin looks low. Now Sanford goes low on Deaver for 3rd spot. And Cole says, out of the way, Quentin, and they come off turn number 2. They come off the second turn. I thought they were going to take each other out of the second turn. Cole Deaver driving like a man possessed in at number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevy. Interestingly enough, though, he's the points leader, as we mentioned, coming into this event. He's one of the few drivers who's won the championship in the same paint scheme in 2 of the series. He's won a championship in this scheme in the truck, in the old Advocare Truck Series. He also won in this scheme in season 21 of Castrol GTX Cup with the 1993 car set. And now he's in the lead points leader with the Goodwrench Chevy in this series. So Cole, ever since switching to the Dale Earnhardt cars, has been absolutely tremendous in this in our offline racing, I should say. But he's now chasing down Johnny Gardner for the lead here as Quentin Moore in third position. Fourth is still Sanford. Now Kukulon looks slow on the track here. Chevy versus Oldsmobile. Then you get throwing Buick back there with Levi McIntyre. Number 6 car running P6 for the moment. And now Deaver gets shoved up to the high side. Now Jessica Shelton looks slow and gets by him. And the pace car looks up on the pit road. And the leader, Johnny Gardner, has crashed. Johnny Gardner, who was the leader of the race, has spun off turn number 2. So that's going to hand the lead back to Quentin Moore in car 21. What happened to the 44 car? Well, Cole Deaver looked on the low side of the track. They were trying to get by Gardner, come off the 4th corner. As those three were having a tremendous battle, Quentin Deaver got a good run off turn number 4. Goes right in. Thought he was clear between Gardner and Quentin Moore. Just gives Johnny a bit of a tap there as they come off the 4th corner. Now watch Johnny goes up in the track into Deaver's car through turns 1 and 2. Deaver hits the wall. Gardner spins as well. And so Johnny Gardner gets the fuzzy into that lollipop, and to add insult to injury, Kev Shear gives him a hit in 38, and then watch the rest of the field. 0-1 car Jackson Haywood gets involved, and I think almost collected the 45 car of Joshua Michaels. Brommer gets a piece of it. I think Thibodeau almost did. Orman almost got turned by the 15 car of Justin Dearborn. Well, we're going to see if Deaver got a little bit of a tap here. We're going to look from the rear chase view of, or far chase view, I should say, of the 21. Yeah, Quentin Moore didn't even get anywhere near Deaver's car. Deaver just got up underneath Gardner's car. And then you-know-what broke loose right there. And Deaver did a pretty good job of getting... Deaver was actually fortunate to not get any more than just a scrape along the wall, but... Anyway, that dropped him to 6th position, and Gardner drops down. Gardner's now out of the race. He drops out of the race in 38th position, and Kat Batson out of the race now with a header failure on her Texaco Haviland Ford. So Quentin Moore leads the race here. Second position is Charles Sanford. Third spot right now is Sebastian Kukulon. Levi McIntyre's 4th. Jessica Shelton 5th. Deaver's 6th position. 7th is Keith Batson. 8th is Dylan Young. 9th is William Brock. And 10th is Jesse Turner. He saw a scrape there on Deaver's car. Jackson Haywood, Sands Hood, now goes up alongside to challenge Quentin Moore to try to get his lap back. As the green flag flies, we're back underway here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Levi McIntyre and Jessica Shelton going out here. Shelton takes position away. That was for fourth position. Cole Deaver goes inside. That's for third. That's for fifth spot as he gets by McIntyre. Shelton to the high side. Now Deaver looks low on Shelton as they battle for position between the Ford and the Chevy. Second place position now, that's Charles Sanford and the 8 car of Sebastian Kukulon. Charles looking for his second victory of the season. Moore and Kukulon both going for their first. Ford in first, Chevy second, Oldsmobile running third. Then a Ford in fourth and a Chevy in fifth. Levi McIntyre right now the leading Buick running in sixth position. Charles to the low side. Quentin slipped up high just a little bit, but still keeps the lead for the moment. Past halfway home for the race here, as we're now 20, it will be 28 in the books and 23 to go, or 22 to go, excuse me. Now here comes number 8, Kukulon to the high side here. He slips high, I thought, through 1 and 2. That allowed Shelton to close up a little bit on him for third position. Continuing to watch this battle for position. That's Sanford, a 08, 8 car of Kukulon. Shelton about to join that battle right now in the 11 machine. Looks like the yellow flag's flown for the second time here today. It's Justin Dearborn, I think, in the 15 car that has spun. Second caution flag of the day flying here, and it happens going in turn number 1 once again. So take a look as to what happened. Dearborn was running 26 when all this happened. And Dearborn, I think, got tapped by the 92 car of Nathan Ormond. And Dearborn just squeezed Ormond into the wall in the 92 Stanley Tools Chevy. Dearborn got no damage though, just sat there stalled a little bit on the front stretch, but managed to get the car back going and no further damage to that machine. So second caution flag of the day flying as we have completed 33 laps in this race here. Quentin Moore's the leader. Second is Charles Sanford. Third is Kukulon. Shelton in fourth. Fifth is Stever. Sixth position is McIntyre. Keith Batson 7th, Dylan Young 8th, William Brock 9th, and up to 10th position is Ryan George in car 36. Emmanuel Hartnett's 11th, Joshua Osborne 12th, Chloe Owen 13th, 14th is Austin Colano, 15th Jesse Turner, 16th is Kyle Matthews, 17th is Gene Sanford, 18th is Joshua Michaels, 19th Phil Parker, and 20th right now is Carson Gum. That's how they run at the moment. Jackson Haywood, there you see him again in car 01 on the inside. He is 36th position. He is currently 1 lap down, so he's the only car running that's not on the lead lap. And he would like to make amends for that right now as they come up with turn number 4 for the restart. Try to get back on the lead lap and try to get a caution. As the field comes off turn number 4, the green flag flies. The Visit Myrtle Beach 250 back underway on lap number 36. And something went wrong right there on the restart here. It's Jessica Shelton in car number 11 that got turned on the restart. And unfortunately, I don't think the 0-1 car even got back on the lead lap. I don't think he did. In fact, he didn't get back on the lead lap, so that will... Yeah, it was the number 11 of Jessica Shelton that got turned on the restart as they come off the 4th. Well, let's look as to what happened as the 3rd caution on the flag of the day flies on the 36th lap of this race here. There's Shelton in the 11 car. And Jess had something go wrong with her car and just got turned by Dylan Young, and then all of a sudden a chain reaction happens on the front stretch. You saw Kyle Matthews hit Dylan Young's car. Paul Minnick's around. James Henry gets into him. So it looked to me like some problem manifested in the 11 car of Shelton. Now, what? I don't know. It can't be that the tires, she slipped the tires on the start, though. It can't be that. Let's watch this. Let's watch the speedometer. She was getting ready to speed up right there, and then the speed just dropped big time. That bunched everybody up. Deaver, McIntyre, everybody, and Batson, everybody else. They all get by good, but then watch Dylan Young just turns Shelton right around. And then, yeah, Jesse Turner, Kyle Matthews all get bunched up, and then Dylan Young in the 2 car gets turned right there. He spins across victory lane. And then Paul Minnick got turned by the 59 of Ryan Brommer, and then everybody else gets involved. So, on board with Dylan Young on what happened here. So Young drops to 14th position. Matthews somehow is up to 13th at this point. So pace car sites are still on. We have completed the 40th lap of this race, so we're down to 10 laps to go. Quentin Moore trying to hold them all off. The pole sitter for this event in the Morgan Shepherd Cheerwine colors. He leads the race here. 2nd is Charles Sanford. 3rd is still Kukulon. 4th is now Levi McIntyre. 5th is William Brock. Ryan George 6th, 7th is Emmanuel Hartnett, Joshua Osborne 8th, Cole Devers 9th, and Chloe Owen runs in 10th position right now in the 55. 11th is Austin Colano, 12th is Jesse Turner, Matthews 13th, 14th Young, 15th is Joshua Michaels, Bill Parker 16th, 17th is Carson Gunn, 18th Nathan Hudson, Mitchell Collins 19th, and 20th is Jacob Thibodeau. That's how they run at the moment. 1 lap till they go back to green flag racing. So we'll restart on we will restart on lap number 42, or lap number 43, excuse me. Again, the 0-1 car Jackson Haywood is not on the lead lap. He is running in 34th position. Jessica Shelton and Keith Batson is still on the track though, but now Batson has somehow got involved in the crash. I don't know how, but because he avoided it. But Batson's 36th position. He also is a lap down like Shelton and Jackson Haywood are. And a shame, too, because Shelton and Batson are both having good top 10 runs. When all this happened, the green flag back out. We're back underway with 8 laps to go here at Myrtle Beach. (0-1) holding everybody up, though. That's going to spoil McIntyre and Brock's chances for a victory, possibly, as they come through turns 3 and 4. Brock and McIntyre push each other up the track off turn number 4. Brock says, screw it, I'm going low, and so does Ryan George. He has the same idea. McIntyre's now hung up behind the 0-1 car, much to Levi's frustration. And now he says, screw you, and I'm going to the low side too, so McIntyre doesn't lose all that much now. Meantime, the 3-car battle for the lead ensues here between the 21, 08, and the 8 cars. Charles up the high side, trying to get around Quentin Moore to go through turns 3 and 4. Quentin up the track. Here comes Stanford for the lead to the low side of the track. 5 laps to go. And Quentin gets loose, got loose going through turns 1 and 2 like he did in 3 and 4. He pushes up the track. You know Charles is going to be ready for that. Sebastian Kukulon. Right there's where those 3 cars tangle. Remember, Ryan George runs in 4th position right now. If those 3 get tangled up right there and Charles goes to the low side again through turns 3 and 4, he tries to low side again on Quentin Moore. Nothing doing now. 3 laps to go. Charles closes in. Here he comes to the low side of the track here. Quentin Moore holds lead now with 2 laps to go. Kukulon, I'm sure, having a smart idea to back off right there because he knows about to the 21 and 08 tangle up. And the yellow flag's on for the 4th time today. This is for the win. Here as they come out the 4th turn. As Moore goes to the high side, Stanford's to the low side. Yellow and white flags wave. And it'll be Quentin Moore winning with Charles Stanford's 2nd position and Sebastian Kukulon finishing 3rd. And where's the pace car at? There it is. Well, it doesn't matter what happens here. It's the 11 car, and there it is right there. Quentin Moore wins the race here today, staying for 2nd. 3rd will go to Kukulon. 4th to Ryan George. 5th to William Brock. 6th place to Levi McIntyre. 7th, Emmanuel Hartnett. 8th, Joshua Osborne. 9th, Cole Deaver. Austin Colano finishes 10th. 11th to Jesse Turner. 12th to Kyle Matthews. 13th, Dylan Young. 14th will go to Phil Parker. Carson Gum 15th. 16th, Nathan Hudson. Jacob Thibodeau 17th. 18th will go to Mitchell Collins. Paul Minnick 19th. And Seth Cole will come home in 20th. Now let's take a look at what happened on to cause the caution flag to fly. And there's where the caution flag flew right there. So yeah, there's where the caution flag flew for the 4th time today, for the 4th and final time. It was Chloe Owen in 55, and a darn shame she was having a good run going on too. She was battling with Dylan Young in the 2 car as they come through turn 3. There's Chloe in the 55. Dylan pushes up the track, goes right into Chloe's car, and sends her into the turn 3 wall. It was amazing that she didn't hit anything else, and a couple cars got close. Ryan George and not Ryan George, but Joshua Michaels and Ryan Brommer just about sideswiped her. But that's the end of the day for Chloe Owen, or well, end of a good run, I should say, for Chloe Owen, I should say. Anyway, rest of the finishing order for you here today. here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Arthur Xavier 21st, Joshua Michaels, James Henry, Ryan Brommer, Nathan Orman, Jacob Sturgeon, Dustin Bowen, John Andrews, Jeremiah Dwayne, Gene Sever, Justin Dearborn, Chloe Owen up to 32nd. Then Carter Friesen, Jackson Haywood, Keith Batson, and Jessica Shelton was the last of the finishers here today. And so, like I said, it sucks also for Batson and Shelton. They both had good top 10 runs going on until things all went to crap for those two thanks to the restart. Cat Batson, Johnny Gardner, and Kev Shear were the last of the finishers here today, all three out of the race. So that will do it at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Congratulations again to Quentin Moore, the winner of the Visit Myrtle Beach 250. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NNSCRA gaming videos, whatever president of the NNSCRA goes on our first channel, and also some in our online stuff on this channel as well. Be sure to check out our other offline series, including the Pedigree Xfinity Series, the Duracell Cup Series, and the Budweiser All Pro Series, all on this channel as well. And to keep up on the NNSCRA Marble Studios Cup Series, be sure to subscribe to Thrash Maniac 99's channel, and he'll get you going on that. So that will do it today at Myrtle Beach Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls, a production of the NNSCRA. Off racing at its best. We will see you at New Hampshire.